What's up, everybody? This is Eric the Tech Preacher. So welcome to an episode of No Fluff, No Passes, where we put a company or device on the chopping block and see if it's worthy of your mighty dollar. In this episode, guys, we're going to put mid-ranges on the chopping block. Listen, man, for a very long time, I've been an advocate of that. If you don't want to spend $1,000 or over $1,000 for a phone, they got other options. Mid-ranges. Mid-ranges has been the soul of the smartphone industry. But we got some companies that's not supporting their devices. We're going to talk about it in this video right here. Sit back and relax and get your popcorn ready and follow me on this journey. Let's go. What's up, guys? This is Eric back with another video. So welcome to an episode of No Fluff, No Passes. Let's get right into it. Listen, man, mid-range devices has been the bread and butter of a lot of people. They rely on mid-range devices, especially in the time of crunch. If they don't want to spend over $1,000 for a device, well, that's where the mid-range devices come in at. Well, here's the problem that I have. The problem that I have right now is we got sneaky companies that's not going to support their devices. Listen, man, I'm the tech preacher. I'm here for the consumer. And I don't like when the consumer gets shafted. Listen, man, it don't matter how much the device costs. I believe when companies put out a device and they tell you how good it is, you don't have to spend this type of money on a good device. Here's another alternative. Let's talk about it. The Oneplus Nord N10 and the Oneplus Nord 100 or N100. OnePlus boldly, really boldly coming out saying that, hey, you're going to get Android 11 and that's it. To me, how the hell are you going to come out with a device and say, you know what, we're going to give you one software update, one major software update, and after that, you're on your own. You might get some bug fixes here and there, but yeah, we no longer want to support this device after the next iteration of Android. That, to me, that's critical. That's a slap in the face for the average consumer, for consumers, period. I'm going to tell you why. Software updates and the next iteration of Android is so important. It's so important because you get enhanced features. You get a lot of good things, under the hood changes, a lot of good things that happen with software updates, right? And for you to come out and sell a device, don't matter how much it costs, and say, hey, you buy this phone, you already know that it's going to get one iteration, one major update, and we're done. That's not cool. And look, I applaud Samsung and I applaud Apple for saying, hey, we're going to support the device 3 years no matter what. We already knew that Apple support their devices a lot longer. And you know what? A lot of people say, you know what? Hey, if I'm going to buy the iPhone, I already know that I'm going to get full support no matter what. And Samsung said, hey, listen, if you buy my devices, I'm going to give you 3 years of updates. Listen, I applaud them for that. Because if you get their mid-range line with the Galaxy S20 FE, or you get their flagship, you know that that device will get 3 full years of updates. So let's talk about another company that's triggering me off. Listen, man, no fluff, no passes. I'm the tech preacher. I call it how I see it. And Sony just came out with their roadmap of devices that they will support with the next iteration of Android. And not a lot of devices on there. Of course, your 2020 devices, which is your One Mark II and your other Xperia devices, will be on that roadmap. We don't know about next year, but at least we know this year. But let's talk about the Xperia 10, the Xperia 10 Plus, 2019 devices. They're not slated to get the next iteration of Android. They are one and done. That is mind-blowing to me because they are very good devices, and not being slated for the next iteration of Android, that's mind-blowing for me. Also, the L3 and the L4, you can forget about it. Again, I applaud Samsung and I applaud Apple for coming out on record saying that we're going to support the device for 3 years. Also, LG has a 2-year promise. Listen, that's what I'm talking about. At least assure the customer that you're going to support the devices for a long period of time. You know what? I made a video about this a while back. Why buy mid-range devices when you can get the last year's flagship in the used market for cheaper prices? It just bothers me about in the cell phone industry how companies can sell you a pipe dream about how good their devices is. But you know what? You don't have to buy this $1,000 phone. We have some mid-range devices that just as good, and we gonna give you full support and just as fast and great cameras and everything in between. And all of a sudden, once you buy it, then you get reports that say, hey, we thought twice about it. We're not gonna support this device. This is Eric the Tech Preacher. Listen, man, I like to make these videos, no fluff, no passes, because I want to let you know that I'm here. The Tech Preacher go preach for you. I'm going to tell you the real. We're not going to stand for this crap of companies releasing devices and all of a sudden, hey, we ain't going to support them anymore. Maybe, just maybe, enough uproar, they might change their mind. But we got to talk about it. And listen, man, a lot of you guys say, easy, you don't worry about it. I'm not going to buy that phone anyway. But what about the people that will buy the phone? What about the people that invest their money and time and effort into a company that they trust and support, and all of a sudden the company turn their back on them? That's what I'm talking. These are the people I'm talking about. This is Eric the Tech Preacher from Easy Computer Solutions. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think about this crap that's going on right now in the phone industry. See you guys on the next video. Peace.